Good morning. It is Saturday morning and Art's off to work and I'm working on my breakfast. I found this recipe, Samoa muffin in a mug, online, and I really like it. This is what it looks like here. I really think it tastes really good for my breakfast. And it's fast enough that I can just toss it in the microwave really quickly, put it together, and I have myself breakfast, especially on days where Art has to go back to work or get out early in the morning. I want something that's sort of fast and easy. So that's my breakfast this morning. Since Art's gonna be working all day, I'm toying with the idea, not sure I'm gonna do it, of working on my pantry. Now that fall is here, things are just slowing down a little bit. Yay! And I can start catching up on some of those things that kind of slipped because they weren't the priority at the time. One of those being my pantry. So I'll just give you a sneak peek. Remember, this is always a work in progress. Things get used in the pantry and things get moved around a lot. So I just would like to reorganize it a little bit so I'm not digging all the time. You can see it's kind of a discombobulated mess, and in order to get the thing of coconut there, I had to displace those items right there. So I'm thinking this is time for an overhaul. I really don't think there's going to be a whole lot in there to get rid of, eat up, things like that. I may be surprised, but I think most of it is just our usual staples. They've just gotten mixed around with the kids going in and out and things like that. So that's sort of my thought process today. The other thing I was thinking of, not sure if I can make it because I don't have any raisins, but I was toying with the idea of making some Irish soda bread. I thought that sounded really good for a change. Usually I make it only in March, but it's really easy to make, and I thought, you know, maybe we should make that today and get rid of some of those caraway seeds, because that's one thing I have an abundance of. And when I've been cooking lately, I've been cooking in mind of getting rid of those things that I'm not using very much. It's all about simplifying life, simplifying the pantry. And yesterday we did all of our errands, getting rid of the clothes and the things that we've found to get rid of in the house. And today I think it's gonna be pantry day. I was watching Jammerill's Q&A that she did, her second part of that. And she's inspired me to continue cleaning the pantry. So I know I had mentioned I was thinking about it, but I think I'm definitely going to do it now. All right, I think we are ready to go. That looks yummy. I think I need to open it and try it. I wonder if it's sweet. What do you think? Habanero pepper jelly.
Awesome.
That does not sound like a breakfast jelly, though. Time to sweep it out.
Anything you want me to wash off?
Yay! The first level's all cleaned up and dusted out and everything. You want to see, Mary?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if I can hoe you up.
Oh,
how's it look? Look clean? All right.
I got all the sticky stuff. Those two objects.
John's dealing with the stickies.
Those two objects were.
Okay.
Only sticky ones, right?
How about you help wipe off a few of the containers that were dusty, okay?
Where?
Right here. This one needs to be wiped off, please. So I always keep my pasta in this corner, so I'm going to put all the pasta back here first. And Lillian is awake, so the cleaning has stopped. I just finished feeding Lillian, and we're going to make a trip to the post office. In case you guys didn't see it on Facebook, the charity is running a sale at her Etsy shop on some of the items. Aunt Laura is coming for a visit, and she wants to clean out some of her excess stash. So she is going, she has that sale going on through the end of the month. So if you guys want to check that out, you can do that. I'm looking for my hair clip here. But while I am I finished feeding Lillian, and we're going to quick run to the post office because she already had something that she sold on Etsy today. So we're going to run that to her. Art's obviously still at work, and we'll just make a quick trip. What do you think, girlie? What do you think? She's such a happy girl when she wakes up in the morning, which I'm ever so thankful for, because happy girls make for happy mommies and happy families. I'm sitting here looking at my dresser, and there's a flyer from Walmart here for 10 off. They just got the grocery shopping where you can order online and pick it up. And I'm like, what's that name on it? And it says, I don't know if you guys can see that. It says, "To the Grocery Hero." I love that. I think that is so creative. All right, here we go. Are you ready, Lillian? You ready to go? Say I am. Let's go. Was there anything in the P.O. box?
Nope.
Nothing today. Good. We stopped at a garage sale, and now I have the classic large family I need to go potty syndrome going on. We're only 3 miles from the house. We're gonna drive home. And it was just one garage sale that I wanted to. They had just a mishmash of things, and I wanted to check out, but we didn't buy anything. They even offered us free stuff. But we're back home, and Art is still working. It's a little after noontime, but we went past, and I think he's got a whole bunch of customers there, which is good. He doesn't usually have Saturday hours, only appointment only, which is never much. But we're gonna go get the mail.
I see one is done. Is it done?
Not quite yet. A little bit longer.
Okay. Already took a couple bites.
The older kids are working on lunch, so I'm going to work just for a few more minutes on the back pantry. All right, we'll put that on there. Whoop. All right, how's that? Is that good?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to organize this top shelf so I can get the items that I use the most easily. And here's the scoop. These are a couple boxes of brownie mixes and cake mixes. I don't use them much. I use them in case I need a quick dessert, which isn't very often. So I have, I think, a couple boxes of each. I think 3 brownies, 3 cake mixes. I'm thinking I might move this like that. So that's a little bit easier. Now, I don't use the Jell-O much, so that's why I put that there.
Shop. If you're getting this message, I need a code for the customer or the shop. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Come on.
Why should he come home?
Cause.
Hello.
Say.
Dad, I come to hot dogs.
Alright, I'm coming home.
Home.
Why does he need to come home, Grace?
Because it's dinner and I make the hot dogs.
Oh, yummy.
Say it's time to eat.
Time to eat.
Okay, I'll be home.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Someone doesn't want to miss out on the fun. Are you looking for Daddy too?
You want hot dogs?
I love this little outfit. I think it's supposed to be a Halloween outfit, but it's super soft like pajamas, and it glows in the dark. And Grace always called it bones. She wanted to wear bones.
Them bones gonna.
Do you like your bones?
Walking, walk the
Dry
world.
bones. We call it dry bones.
Dry bones.
Should we go look for Daddy, Lillian?
Bones.
Look at that. She is trying to crawl, but not yet. She's trying to get to Mommy. Daddy's home, and we have our welcoming committee right. Whoa!
Here you get your clothes on.
Yep. Yay! Somebody's happy to see Daddy.
Yeah, we made you leave by hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna work on doing this shelf next and this shelf and see what's left over. I do have some items here that are misplaced that either needs to get used up or find a home. I am thinking about putting all my Trim Healthy Mama supplies in here so it's all in one place and I can easily grab it out instead of having to dig through all of this.
A friend of ours blessed us with some matzo meal, and we were trying to use it up. So Charity is making some matzo meal chocolate cookies.
They look really good. This might be the new best way to use matzo meal.
Yeah. I still have a lot of instruments to fix at my shop, so I'm going to leave, even though it's Saturday, and fix some instruments, and I'm leaving the girls here cooking. Peter and John are washing dishes while Charity and Lydia cook, and Charity is now making some zucchini bread.
Yep, and I'm helping.
And right over here, Janelle is still cleaning out her pantry.
Yeah, this was not supposed to be a long, drawn-out process, and it's turned into quite the
Production.
production, yes.
Lydia's shredding some zucchini, and Charity just got her cookies, her matzo cookies out of the oven. Do you have any yet?
There's none missing.
Okay, well, I want to see how good they are.
There's none missing as of right now.
It is a little after 3:30. I finally finished the top part of the pantry. Let me show you. This is what we have. I think this is going to be a little bit better. I did not do the lower section part of the pantry. That's canned goods, and those are probably more of the things that will need to get used up. I don't have time to do that part today. We'll do that another day. But the top section is all done. I'll give you a quick tour of it. We have our pasta section now. I just bought a whole bunch of that pasta because it was 49 cents each, and we go through this really quickly in the fall and winter time. So that's the scoop on that. These are tortillas. We go through several packages of these every 2 weeks. So I'll keep those here for easy access for the kids. And then up here we have the things we don't use that much of, the chocolate chips, and then behind that are the packages of Jell-O and pudding and things like that. I don't use those very often, so I put them there. And then we use these all the time for so many things. I bet I use taco seasoning once a week, maybe twice a week. So put that there. We usually use just the Teddy's old-fashioned natural peanut butter, but I do keep a couple of these jars around when they're really cheap, and I use them for peanut butter cookies, and like the peanut butter cake that I made last week, that's what I use these for. Up here is just my coconut, sweetened and unsweetened coconut, and then I have this container of cocoa, and then I have some of our pecans that we use for oatmeal, although this needs to get refilled. Over here we have our tea selection, and it's a little overloaded at the moment because I purchased this Mother's Milk tea, which I've been drinking a lot of for Lillian, so that's why this is so full. I actually ended up with 6 boxes of these. These were far cheaper to buy off of Amazon in a 6-pack than buying them at my grocery store. Then in this container here, this is all of my Trim Healthy Mama items. So the kids know not to touch these items here because they're all mommies, like the brewer's yeast, and I have some super dark chocolate for me, and just some Trim Healthy Mama stuff. And then over here we have our vitamins, supplements, things to make our toothpaste like that, xylitol, you know, all that type of stuff. So that's that tote. And then down below here we just have a variety of things. Now this is too deep. We have some beans, we have popcorn, we have another thing of popcorn down there. We like our popcorn. And then poppy seeds, powdered milk, lentils. And then I have some more coconut flakes, split peas. This is pretzel salt. And we have some breadcrumbs right here. And then this is the box of things that I would like to get used up. At some point, they will get used up. Fresh fruit, I've been sprinkling that on some of our fruit. This we use, one of our viewers sent, and we do this on fun occasions. I have that fabulous recipe that you guys gave us for the sausage and grit casserole. I love that recipe. And then we just have some different jellies, things like that, that we just recently got, and those will get used up in due time. So I just put that right there. And then here I have some hot cocoa that will be for the fall and the winter, a pail of honey, some more honey, molasses, our oils, condiments, things like that. The biggest issue with this pantry is it's really deep, so we're trying to keep the things that I need the most of right in the front, and then the things that I don't use that much more towards the back. It was a lot of work, but definitely worth it. I think long-term wise, this will help keep everything just tidied again, and we're not going to be spending as much time looking for things. All right, Art is home, and I am going to show him what I did.
There it is. Looks a lot better.
Think that looks better?
Yes. You know, we have to do this every few months.
I think we originally did this 2 years ago, right?
Was it that long ago?
Year and a half, 2 years.
It's been
And
relatively kept up since then,
I
which
think
is
Charity
good.
said she thought she had tidied it once or twice.
She has.
I haven't done much with it since the initial time. So I would say that's successful if it stayed neat and usable for that long. I definitely think these containers are totally worth it. You know, the money. Don't you think they've kind of kept everything?
Yes.
Okay, so Art, we've got vitamins here. We have the Trim Healthy Mama Mommy Bin, don't touch. And we have the tea department.
And all the vitamins. And yes, there's a prenatal. And no, she's not pregnant. She's trying to use up those vitamins from a long time ago. So you may think we look like pill poppers, but we're not.
I started my low-carb journey back when I was really sick. Before I started vlogging, I used to take like nothing, no supplements, nothing. And I think that really wore on my body. And when I started doing the anti-candida diet, they had a protocol for vitamins and things that you really should take to help with that. And since then, I have come up with some vitamins that, you know, a series of vitamins that seem to work really well with my body. I know some people can get away perfectly fine without needing supplements. I am one of those people that actually need it. And I don't take a whole lot. I just take the basic A, B, C, D, E. I take the alphabet vitamins, and it's, you know, this is what my midwife and I have worked out. The kids only take a multivitamin. Art, let's see.
I don't take much of anything.
He takes echinacea when we're all getting sick, and then sometimes vitamin C.
I
And that's
take
pro-
C and D and echinacea.
and the kids don't take a whole lot either. It's primarily, these are mine, and I shop at Puritan Pride when it's buy two, get three free. So that's 5 bottles right there. So this will go way down, and then I'll buy a big order, and then this will fill right up. So it's kind of, what's that called?
Fluctuating.
It's always fluctuating.
Charity decided to make some more cookies, and I think there are like 130 or something cookies there. So we're going to freeze up several of them.
Yeah, we didn't need, my baking day is usually Monday, but because I was cleaning out the pantry and the matzo meal was sort of my nemesis, Charity found this recipe. We tried one small batch, we all liked it, and it was easy enough, and we had everything, so she made a quadruple batch. We're going to freeze
You
these.
still have some more matzo meal?
Oh, I have lots of matzo meal.
So I can make a lot more of these cookies?
Yes. So I probably won't have to do much on baking day, but these will just help with the upcoming holidays and just having something in the freezer on hand for lunches and busy days like that.
And you can also see she made a whole bunch of zucchini muffins.
These will not go in the freezer at all because muffins around here go really quickly. So we're going to have these for dinner, and then we'll have them tomorrow for breakfast. And then there probably won't be a whole lot left. There might be enough for one more meal. We'll see. But muffins are one of those things that they disappear like this. Everybody loves muffins. We're all cooking and trying to get dinner ready. I made some barbecue chicken here. Yum. It smells super good. We're doing some leftover baked potatoes. And then I have one of our last crops of green beans. And then this is some Uncle Ben's rice. I was sent this for being an influencer, and I'm going to try it out and see how I like it.
We're going to eat outside again today and enjoy the outdoors. And we're having some homegrown beans, some not homegrown grapes. And this pretty much is what the meal is going to look like.
Yum, yum. It's 8:30. The little girls are in bed. They're not sleeping yet. But we are working on getting ready to film a video. We're going to do a new video of how to make our salsa, because the last one I recorded on my old camera and the video quality is awful. The sound quality is really bad. And we just thought, you know what? You guys deserve a better video than that. So that's what we're working on right now. Hopefully we can whip this together pretty quickly and get Art back to work tonight. Art and I just finished filming the canning recipe for that salsa. and it's almost 10:20. It's actually pretty late. And I'm going to end this vlog because I have some 31 stuff I need to do, and I also need to get the video uploaded and ready for Art to edit when he gets home from work. He went back to work on that saxophone that he promised for Monday, and it's just generally just a tad bit crazy around here. But when isn't it a crazy day? So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I feel really good about having part of the pantry cleaned out and organized, and that nothing makes a mama's heart happier than having things tidied and neat. So I'm really happy that I got that done. Would have loved to have gotten a lot more done in the house, particularly some vacuuming and just plain old tidying, but I can't do everything. As hard as I try, I cannot get it all done. The kids helped as much as they could, and well, there's Monday. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you for our next video.